Hello everyone, I'm Stuart from Stuart's Gardens in Simonstown, just outside of Cape Town. Before I retired, I was a professor of public health medicine, and earlier in my career I studied for a BSc in chemistry and botany. In my gardening, I like to translate that science and show how light, energy, nutrients and plant structures translate into productive plants. These studies gave me a great appreciation of how the chemistry which fuels the human body also fuels plants. One of the objectives of pruning is to remove the lower leaves which brush onto the soil in order to prevent fungal diseases from spreading up the plant. In today's video, we will look at continuous pruning and trellising and explore why these techniques are so vital from a horticultural and a scientific perspective. As you can see, these tomato plants have grown substantially over the last week when I took my last video. So if you're a gardener who wants to know more than just how to grow tomatoes, but why it's these various procedures he carries out are important, this video is for you. Today's video is a follow-up of my previous video on pruning tomato plants.
Here are the tomato plants before I started pruning them. Here they are 14 days later. You can see how massively the foliage has grown in only 2 weeks. This sudden explosion of growth is completely normal once plants have settled in after transplanting. In the first few weeks, tomatoes build their roots. Once the roots are established, the plant can absorb more water and nutrients, triggering a rapid burst in leaf and stem growth. The other major driver is photosynthesis. As the days get lighter and warmer, each leaf acts like a solar panel. Taking in sunlight, carbon dioxide and water, the plant converts these into sugars for growth and releases oxygen. With more light, more leaves and plenty of carbon dioxide, sugar production surges. Combined with warmer temperatures, the plant's metabolism accelerates and the foliage suddenly takes off.
As you can see, these leaves are touching the ground and they will most definitely increase the risk of fungal disease on these plants. So I'm going to remove them. Now you will notice that there is a clip here which then leads into the trellis. This is a very important aspect of the pruning and trellising process. We need to hold the plants upright and continually keep them growing forwards. But the first step is to make sure that all of the leaves which touch the ground are removed. It's amazing how these plants, which are ox-heart plants, which grow into beautiful big tomatoes, and they're indeterminate plants, have grown. But a lot of the leaves are now close to touching the ground, even though this one is not at the ground. I'm just going to remove it. Remove that one. Note the trellises. Another important feature of the pruning is to remove leaves which block or impede the flow of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the plants. So as you can see here, this leaf is going across and blocking the airflow. Similarly, this one here. Yep. This is a shoot which has come up from a sucker, and I'm going to remove it. And this has the potential of growing into another tomato plant.
Trellising is an efficient way to train plants vertically. and I use clips for all my plants because they let me move and manage them easily. The clips secure the stem to the support string or wire without causing injury, keeping the plants upright and balanced. Clips are essential because they prevent bending and snapping under the weight of the fruit. They also help guide and control vertical development and light exposure and lift plants off the ground for better airflow. I start using clips when the plant is 20 to 25 centimeters tall. I place the first clip above a leaf node and add more clips every 15 to 20 centimeters as the plant grows. The first step is to place the trellis string in the groove in the center of the clip. That secures the clip on the trellis and stops it moving up and down. I clip below leaf branches for added strength and add extra clips beneath heavy fruit clusters. I avoid over tightening the clips and check the clips weekly and replace any damaged ones. I use reusable plastic clips which are durable and cost effective. Trellising plays a vital role in supporting tomato plants. It improves airflow, increases light exposure, and clips prevent disease by keeping plants off the ground. By reducing contact with the soil, trellising lowers the risk of fungal infections and makes it easier to manage the size and shape of larger plants.